Imagine a world where agriculture not only feeds, but also heals the earth, replenishing what it consumes and cultivating in harmony with the planet's natural rhythms. Have you ever wondered how we can sustain our agricultural future without sacrificing the health of the soil, plants, and even ourselves? Biodynamic agriculture offers a path to this vision, not just as an alternative, but as a revolutionary solution that can transform our relationship with nature and the food we eat. By adopting the principles of biodynamic agriculture, farmers, consumers, and the earth can enjoy a greener, more vibrant future. How is this possible? How can we apply these principles to create farms that are truly self-sustaining, living organisms? Let's explore the answers together, unraveling the mysteries of this deeply sustainable and spiritually enriching farming practice. Biodynamic agriculture is an advanced approach to organic farming introduced in the 1920s by the Austrian philosopher Rudolf Steiner, founder of anthroposophy. It is based on the idea that a farm is a living and unique organism with its own interconnections and natural rhythms. This approach aims to create a sustainable, self-sufficient agricultural system in harmony with natural cycles and spirituality. Biodynamic agriculture is deeply rooted in spirituality and the pursuit of a life more aligned with Earth's natural rhythms. This practice views the farm not merely as a cultivation space, but as a holistic organism where every component, be it plant, animal, or mineral, interacts and contributes to the health of the whole. This system emphasizes sustainability, with a strong commitment to preserving natural resources and ensuring the vitality of soil and water for future generations. The fundamental principles of biodynamic agriculture are essential concepts that shape this farming practice, making it unique compared to other forms of organic or conventional agriculture. These principles aim to create a sustainable and harmonious agricultural system that respects natural cycles and ecological balance. The first principle of biodynamic agriculture we introduce here is the farm as an organism. The principle of the farm as an organism in biodynamic agriculture is one of the fundamental pillars of this practice, emphasizing the vision of the farm not merely as an agricultural property, but as a living, integrated organism. This concept reflects a holistic and systemic approach to agriculture that transcends traditional methods, focusing on the interdependence of all elements within the agricultural system. In biodynamic agriculture, the farm is perceived as a living organism, which means it has characteristics similar to a biological being. This includes life cycles, self-regulating systems, and the ability to sustain and renew itself. Like a biological organism, the farm is composed of various parts, such as plants, animals, soils, and water resources, that work together to maintain the health and balance of the whole. Self-sufficiency is a crucial aspect of this principle. Ideally, a biodynamic farm is designed to minimize the need for external inputs, such as commercial fertilizers and pesticides. Instead, it recycles its own organic waste, produces its own compost, and uses animals to aid in fertilization and pest control, creating a closed cycle that continuously nourishes the soil and crops. The interconnectivity between all parts of the farm is another vital aspect of this principle. Plants, soil, animals, humans, and water elements are seen as components of a single system, where each element affects and is affected by the others. This principle also has implications beyond mere agricultural production. By treating the farm as a living organism, biodynamic farmers are often engaged in a continuous process of learning and adaptation, developing a deep understanding of natural processes and enhancing their awareness of the nuances of the natural environment. This can lead to greater appreciation and respect for the land, encouraging practices that promote the long-term health of the ecosystem. By adopting the principle of the farm as an organism, biodynamic agriculture offers a deeply sustainable and ecologically balanced approach to farming, standing out as a model for the future of food production in an ethical and environmentally conscious way. The second principle is the cosmic rhythms. The principle of cosmic rhythms in biodynamic agriculture is an approach that deeply integrates astronomical understanding with agricultural practices. This principle recognizes that lunar, solar, and planetary cycles have a significant influence on plant growth and soil health, and that aligning agricultural activities with these cycles can optimize the vitality and productivity of the farm. This principle is based on the premise that just as the moon and the sun affect tides and biological rhythms on Earth, they also influence other biological and physical processes within the agricultural ecosystem. For example, the phase of the moon can affect water and nutrient absorption in plants, root development, and even pollination behavior in insects. Similarly, the relative positions of the planets are considered to understand the nuances of plant growth and overall soil health. Using a biodynamic calendar is central to applying this principle. This calendar details not only the phases of the moon and planetary configurations, but also suggests the most auspicious times to perform various agricultural activities, such as sowing, transplanting, pruning, and harvesting. The calendar is designed to help farmers synchronize their actions with cosmic rhythms, thereby maximizing the benefits of celestial influences on plants and soil. The timing of planting and harvesting according to cosmic rhythms is thought to influence the quality and quantity of agricultural production. For example, planting during a waxing moon, when the moon's strength is increasing, is traditionally considered ideal for crops that grow above ground, while the waning moon is preferred for planting root crops, as the energy is being drawn downward toward the roots. By integrating cosmic rhythms into daily practices, biodynamic agriculture transcends conventional and organic agriculture, offering a form of farming that is both a science and an art. It invites farmers to participate in an ongoing dialogue with the universe, respecting the profound influence celestial bodies have on life on Earth. This principle reflects harmony between the Earth and the cosmos, promoting an approach to farming that is truly sustainable and spiritually enriching. The third principle is biodynamic preparations. The principle of biodynamic preparations is fundamental in biodynamic agriculture and involves the use of special organic compounds that are prepared in unique ways and applied to soil and plants to enhance their vitality and health. This method is one of the most distinctive aspects of biodynamics, significantly differentiating it from other agricultural practices. Biodynamic preparations are made from organic substances such as medicinal plants, minerals, and animal manure. They are processed in ways that maximize their life energy and ability to positively influence soil and plants. The most well-known of these preparations are horn manure compost, preparation 500, and horn silica compost, preparation 501. Biodynamic preparations are designed to improve soil structure and fertility by stimulating essential biological processes. They increase biological activity, which helps decompose organic matter and cycle nutrients essential for healthy soil. Applying these compounds also directly influences plant vitality, promoting stronger growth and more developed root systems. Applying biodynamic preparations is considered an art that requires observation and intuition. The preparations are typically applied in very small amounts, diluted in large volumes of water to treat extensive areas of land. The method of application, often at dawn or dusk and under specific atmospheric conditions, is carefully chosen to maximize absorption of the substances by the soil and plants. The use of biodynamic preparations reflects the holistic vision of biodynamic agriculture, which recognizes soil and plants as parts of a larger system that includes cosmic and earthly forces. By aligning these forces with agricultural practices, it is believed that the farm as a whole benefits, resulting in more nutritious food and a more resilient agricultural ecosystem. In addition to benefiting individual farms, biodynamic preparations contribute to more sustainable agriculture globally. They allow farmers to reduce dependence on external chemical inputs, promoting a more balanced environment and supporting soil health and future generations of plants and animals. Thus, Biodynamic preparations not only enrich the soil and the crops that grow in it, but also integrate agricultural practices into the natural rhythm of the environment, fostering a deeper and more respectful relationship with nature. The fourth principle of biodynamic agriculture is crop rotation. The principle of crop rotation in biodynamic agriculture is an essential agronomic technique aimed at maintaining and improving soil health while minimizing issues associated with pests and diseases. This principle reflects a deep understanding of natural cycles and the importance of diversity for the sustainability of an agricultural system. In crop rotation, different types of crops are planted sequentially in the same field over several seasons or years. Each type of crop has specific nutritional requirements and interacts with the soil and its organisms in a unique way. Alternating crops helps prevent the depletion of specific soil nutrients, as different plants require and return different types of nutrients to the soil. Crop rotation is crucial for maintaining soil structure and fertility. By alternating deep-rooted plants with shallow-rooted ones, for example, the soil can recover and renew itself. Deep-rooted plants help break up compacted layers and bring nutrients from deeper layers to the surface, while crops with shallower root systems can stabilize soil structure and prevent erosion. This variation also promotes a healthy and diverse microbial community, essential for a living, productive soil. Crop rotation plays a vital role in preventing pests and diseases. Many pests and pathogens build up in the soil and become more problematic when a single crop is repeatedly planted in the same location. By alternating crops, the life cycle of these pests is interrupted, and the risk of severe infestations is significantly reduced. This reduces the need for chemical interventions, such as pesticides, making agriculture more sustainable and environmentally friendly. Crop rotation in biodynamic agriculture is seen not only as an agricultural technique, but as part of a holistic approach encompassing soil health, sustainable agricultural production, and ecosystem well-being. In the long term, this practice contributes to a truly sustainable agriculture, capable of producing healthy, nutritious food while caring for the planet. The fifth principle is organic fertilizers. The principle of using organic fertilizers in biodynamic agriculture addresses a vital aspect of sustainable soil management. This principle not only emphasizes the use of fertilizers derived from natural sources, such as organic compost and animal manure, but also highlights the profound impact these materials have on improving soil structure and providing essential nutrients for plants. In biodynamic agriculture, organic fertilizers are preferred over synthetic chemicals because they are considered more harmonious with natural systems. They are derived from plant and animal residues and are valued for their ability to recycle nutrients back into the soil in a way that mimics the natural cycles of decomposition found in nature. Organic fertilizers play a crucial role in maintaining the physical structure of the soil. They help improve soil porosity and aggregation, facilitating water infiltration and retention, essential for plant growth. In addition to enhancing the physical structure of the soil, organic fertilizers are rich in essential nutrients that are slowly released over time as organic matter is broken down by soil microorganisms. The application of organic fertilizers in biodynamic agriculture is carefully planned to align with the biological rhythms of plants and soil. This may include applying compost in the fall to allow nutrients to be incorporated into the soil before spring planting, or applying fresh manure at specific times to maximize its effectiveness and minimize nutrient loss. The use of organic fertilizers in biodynamic agriculture is a central practice that supports the vision of truly sustainable and regenerative agriculture. It integrates respect for natural processes with the understanding that healthy agriculture begins with healthy soil, emphasizing the importance of closing cycles within the farm itself. The sixth principle is biological control. The principle of biological control in biodynamic agriculture is an essential strategy for integrated pest and disease management, using methods that are ecologically balanced and sustainable. This principle involves the use of natural enemies of pests, as well as plant extracts and other natural approaches to keep crops healthy without the use of harmful synthetic chemicals. In biodynamic agriculture, biological control is based on the premise that a healthy and diverse agricultural ecosystem is fundamental for pest and disease prevention. This method focuses on creating an agricultural environment that naturally regulates pests and pathogens through a balance of organisms. The idea is not only to control pests and diseases, but also to strengthen the resilience of the agricultural system as a whole. The use of natural enemies, such as predators, parasites, and beneficial pathogens, is a central tactic in biological control. These biological agents are encouraged or introduced on the farm to specifically target pests and diseases. In addition to natural enemies, biodynamic farmers often use plant extracts to repel pests or strengthen plant resistance. These extracts can be made from herbs and other plants with natural insecticidal or fungicidal properties. For example, garlic or pepper extracts can be used to repel insects, while natural Bordeaux mixtures, made of copper and lime, can help control fungi. These treatments are preferred because they are less harmful to the environment and support the overall health of plants. Biological control reflects biodynamic agriculture's commitment to farming practices that are environmentally sustainable and ethically responsible. By avoiding synthetic pesticides, which can be harmful to human health and the environment, this practice supports biodiversity, improves soil and water quality, and contributes to a healthier ecosystem. The seventh principle of biodynamic agriculture is diversity. The principle of diversity in biodynamic agriculture emphasizes the importance of maintaining a wide variety of crops, animals, and microorganisms within the agricultural system. This principle is central to creating and sustaining a balanced and healthy agricultural ecosystem that can be resilient to disruptions and self-sustaining in terms of plant and soil nutrition and health. Diversity is considered not only a desirable trait, but a fundamental necessity for the functioning of any ecosystem. In agriculture, this translates to incorporating a variety of plant and animal species that can interact in ways that strengthen the system as a whole. These interactions include everything from cross-pollination of plants to nutrient cycling in the soil, supported by a diverse microbial community. Crop diversification involves growing multiple species and varieties of plants in the same space, or in a temporal rotation. This practice not only reduces dependence on external inputs, such as fertilizers and pesticides, but also minimizes the risk of significant losses caused by specific pests or diseases. Integrating animals into a biodynamic farm is another essential aspect. Animals not only provide products like milk, meat, and eggs, but also contribute to soil health through their manure and grazing activities, which help aerate the soil and incorporate organic matter. The soil is seen as a living organism in biodynamic agriculture, and the microorganisms inhabiting it are essential to its function. Microbial diversity in the soil is crucial for organic matter decomposition, nitrogen fixation, mineral solubilization, and protection against pathogens. Encouraging a rich microbial community through practices like composting and using biodynamic preparations improves soil structure, nutrient availability, and plant health. By promoting diversity, biodynamic agriculture seeks to create an ecosystem that is self-sufficient and capable of regeneration. A diverse system is better able to respond to environmental changes and less likely to suffer collapses due to diseases or pest infestations. This resilience is achieved not only through species diversity, but also by strengthening the interactions and synergistic relationships among them. As we come to the end of this journey through the fundamental principles of biodynamic agriculture, we hope you feel inspired and informed about the transformative impact this approach can have. It's not just about growing food. It's about revitalizing ecosystems, reconnecting with the natural cycles of the universe, and fostering a harmonious coexistence between humanity and the earth. Each principle we've explored together has not only answered questions about how biodynamics can sustain our agricultural future, but has also proven to be a living response to our quest for practices that honor and sustain life in all its forms. For farmers considering the transition, consumers wanting to make more conscious choices, and all those who aspire to a healthier planet, biodynamic agriculture is not just an option, it's the path forward. By adopting these principles, each of us can play a vital role in healing our world, ensuring it flourishes for future generations. See you next time, and let's move toward a bountiful earth.